Yeah, so Raf, let's head down to the feature match area right here, right now, and get underway with round number 6. What's up, nerds? Time to get stuck into round number 6 here at GP Bologna. It's so good to have your company. My name's Ronnie Knight. I'm joined by the Hall of Famer Raphael Levy, and you are here for the win and in portion of this tournament. All of the magic you're about to see is being played for the stakes of making day number 2 at 5-0 to kick off your tournament. Raph, it's a good place to be, and winning this round will get you into day number 2.
With good tiebreakers as well.
Oh, yeah.
Which is relevant in this kind of tournament.
Absolutely, and both of these teams are not going to want to drop this one. However, if they do, they've got a couple more chances to try to get across the line here, but of course we're going to be following the fortunes of those teams working so hard to get into day number 2 here. Kicking things off now, slower start for both of these players, as we've come to expect with Dominaria Limited. Death Bloom Thallid on the side of Francisco Pini. So many 3-mana 2-3s and 3-2s, huh?
3-2 is actually the good stats in this form. Like, it's the acceptable stats for a creature.
Isn't just a 2-3 always better?
It's like it trades for a 3-2. I was comparing it to like 2-2s.
Okay, sure.
Like, but 3-2 is the minimum you can have on a creature.
In the blind, as we see now, a Baird Steward of Archive coming down. In the blind, right?
Yep.
Would you, if there were just 15 pieces of ham in the booster pack, except for a 3-mana 2-3 and a 3-mana 3-2, which would you take?
What kind of ham? The chicken ham.
Chicken ham? What are you talking about? Ham comes from a pig.
I would probably not take either of the
Just
2-3 or
take the
3-2.
ham, make a
Yeah,
sandwich?
just
All right, okay, fair
yeah.
enough. Baird is a nice one. Doesn't line up so well against the 3-2s. Lines up very well against the 3-2s of the format. Oh, look at this. Lifted up by Angels. It is on Sarah's wings. And Baird's going to get busy here.
It's redundant vigilance, unfortunately.
Double vigilance, mate.
Like, it's really in tap. It does not
Yeah,
tap.
doesn't miss a thing at all. He's always on the watch. But, oh no. Ivanov has a great answer to this on Sarah's wings here, and he's doing it at a profit as well, with blink of an eye replacing itself.
I don't know what Francisco other plays could have been, but playing on Sarah's wings on turn 4 into 4 open mana.
And 5 cards in hand.
Very optimistic.
Yeah. Cloud Reader Sphinx. Now, we've seen the Sphinx do a lot of work. It's been one of the really commonly played commons of this tournament so far. Put in a lot of work. You like it?
Which one? Sorry.
The Cloud Reader Sphinx.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah?
I do. So common, flying. Get to look at top 2 cards.
I feel like turn 5, if you're playing this on turn 5, it's the exact point at which Scry 2 is like the most useful, right? Like, it's a really good point to have Scry 2 because you know, like, you've got a couple more cards in your hand. They're either cheap or expensive. You either need lands or you don't. Like, you can really make some good decisions.
Like an opt on turn 1, if you have the lands, you would pretty much like send anything that is a land.
Yeah.
Get anything else. Later, like, and sometimes when you want the land, but you see a good card, like, but I'd like a land, but I'd like to keep this card too. Here you have all the information.
Yeah. I think it's really well positioned to just it's for the point at which it comes down. I think it's a really good position of that for that ability. Divination's going to draw Ivanov a couple of cards here in after the Eldest Reborn. It's being cast by Francisco Pini. Awkward to say that after the Eldest Reborn. And a Death Bloom Thallid of Ivanov's own here.
Discard a card.
Discard a Deep Freeze. Yep. I like the Eldest Reborn. It's done some work today, although we have seen pretty mixed fortunes at this card.
I have mixed feelings about it.
Yeah, it can be very good, can be very bad.
Most cases, it's just meh.
I think it's fine. I think it's good.
Here it's not, look, it's been played on turn 5, 6, on turn 6. Killed a pretty relevant 1-3. And discarded the card that was drawn off Divination. And it's going to bring back 3-2. I mean, it's not great.
Yeah, it's fine for 5 mana. If that were a sorcery, it'd be insane.
Sorcery that does everything at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not the case.
I know, but I'm saying that the tone, like pulling back on just, you're paying an extra cost in the time. Because this is a slow format. Like, you're going to resolve the Saga abilities.
Meh. I don't know.
Okay, all right. I mean, it is worse because your opponent can play around it.
One of the things is, I think it was played too early.
Okay.
I think what players do is that they play it a little early. So,
Hello. This one's going to change some stuff here. Demon Lord Belzenok. Look at this fella.
Eviscerate the sorcery, right?
It is indeed.
Or was it an instant?
Eviscerates the sorcerer.
Is there a... No, there's no... Removal as an instant, right?
That would kill Demon Lord Belzenlock?
Yeah.
Just as it is? I mean, attacking
I don't think there is.
Attacking it can be killed by something like a seal away.
No, I was thinking of... Like if Eviscerate was an instant or something...
Well, there's Blessed Light. 5 mana.
Destroy.
Exile.
Yeah, well...
Exile.
All right. So, Blessed
Oh,
Light.
sure, but that doesn't get it back with the... with the Eldest Reborn.
Well, the...
Blessed Light exiles it.
Exile, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it was to be destroyed during upkeep, then Francisco would have had the chance to...
That'd be
to bring
bonkers,
it back.
actually, yeah.
That would be pretty good.
There is actually one card that is going to get it. Yep.
Oh,
Don't look at the sheet.
there's one card.
One
does that?
card.
In what black?
Nope.
He's white and black.
Yeah, well, there's
No,
still a card.
The pierce the sky.
Pierce the sky. Well done.
Yeah. Well, but he doesn't have that.
He doesn't have that, but that's not the point. Technically
that
correct
was-
is the best kind of correct, Ralph Levy.
I'm looking at the game. I'm not looking at
Oh, you're not considering other
other options.
other options, no. Here's Phyrexian Scriptures.
Yeah, he could also play in Bolas Clutch, and that would he would take control of it.
Yeah.
But it's irrelevant here.
Yeah.
That's what are we talking about? Right, 9 points of flying damage here, before Yawgmoth put the seal on all this.
Yeah, writes his second chapter. Ivanov having a quick look at exactly how this works. I like this card a lot. Obviously very, very powerful and limited. Any board sweeping effect is going to be very good. And Ivanov's going to pay the price here, although making hay while the sun shines with this 6/6 and this 3/4. Knocking Penny down to 4.
8 mana.
What's this going to be?
What is it?
An Inbolas Clutches!
That's
Ooh, that's huge! Because that is still an artifact creature.
yeah.
Doesn't matter that it's changed
It's not
controllers, so
going to die.
now... Oh, no!
Oh, no, what we could have done. Oh, no, that's...
So,
He could have done... Oh, he could have kept his... Oh, no, that doesn't work. Never mind. I was thinking of something else.
So Baird, the Steward
Yeah.
Archive, is an artifact creature,
yeah.
and that means that the Phyrexian Scriptures is not going to destroy him, so he sticks around as a 3/5 here, and that's a big play here for Ivanov. But as usual, in Bolas's Clutches, just one of the absolute huge, hard-hitting heavyweights of the set.
So 3/5 Vigilance artifact.
Looks like Ivanov's going to get busy here.
I was mixing up Urza's Runus
Ruinous
Blast.
Blast, yeah.
So I think, if he clutches his own 6/6 flyer, then he wouldn't die to Scripture. Oh, but that's not what the Scripture
Yeah,
does.
and also because it's already legendary as well, dude.
Yeah, so
so
that's why I was like,
so many things going wrong now, dear.
The wrath with lines that don't kill creatures. That's what I was mixing them up.
So
Josu Ves, Lich King. So one of the best cards in the format, I think.
the Lich King, he's got a promotion.
Lich Knight, yeah, sorry. We'll think of another game.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So this
Knight.
this is an early deployment of this fellow, considering
he has 9 mana. No, he
he's
has
very
8.
close to it. He's got 8, only 2 more lands. I mean, do you get
Yeah,
greedy in this situation?
especially with the candle, but he's on 4. Yeah, I think I would have kept it.
I don't know, man. It's like an instant win the game. You just need to peel 2 lands, but then again, that's a lot of greed.
That's not too much of. It's too much greed. Depends what is.
Oh well.
What's it? Ivanov's hand.
Francisco Penny lights a little Roman candle, and that's the end of Josu Ves the
Oh
Lich
yeah,
Knight.
with that, I think I would have waited a little bit.
Yeah, just cast that.
Yeah.
Get him to discard. Knight of Grace hits the bin. And Caligo Skinwitch sticks around. This bout is still something of a problem here for Penny. Pay 1. In comes the little chicken here. And Ivanov down to 10. Let's see what he can do this turn here. Looks like, I mean, Penny's put himself dead on board, so he's got to have something. He's got to have something. Big attacks.
Oh, two
Ooh.
tokens.
Look at this. Next
Yeah,
couple
no.
of 1/1s.
Block Beard. Oh.
Oh, but no, a -1/-1
Yeah,
effect on one of them.
Still block Beard.
Okay. That's going to mean that Penny's more or less back where he started.
Oof.
Another Caligo Skin Witch. Discards a Davenant Trapper.
Wow, that clutch was
Clutch.
great in that situation.
Yep, a clutch here from Penny. They're going to pack him up as a result. So, Ivanov manages to take it down in rather convincing fashion, you'd say, and he joins his teammate Nikola Rashkov at 1-0 against his opponent. Penny, Berganzoni, and Sati are yet to score here. Ivanov, Christoph, and Rashkov looking to be in a good spot here, and it looks like Christoph's going to try to take it over the top as well. Got a lot of stuff going on here, Raf.
So, Halar.
The Fire Fletcher, the Chicken Rider.
Is it a chicken?
It really does look
Really
like a
chicken.
chook. If you don't look too closely, if you kind of squint it a little bit, it does really look like a chicken.
I'm chicking that. I'm chicken that.
You chicken it out?
I'm chicking that out.
Yep.
Is that chicken? Oh yeah, the mean-looking chicken. Maybe we'll have that on a card viewer.
But this board,
I've yet to see a Halar deal 1 damage to a player.
really?
Yeah, I've never seen that happen yet.
There's a lot of reasons. I mean, there's a lot of great kicker cards in green and a lot of reasons to kick cards in red. So the deck's certainly there.
Yeah, but a 3/3 trample, you just attack into. You trade it early in the game.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
So
it's a good rate on a card. So you just trade it off.
So I've never seen that yet.
Here's Kabu, Untamed. Comes across at 5. What a house this card is. Looks like the Lonely King's going to go up against it here. So lonely.
Lonely.
They're going to trade off.
I'm so lonely. Is that what he's singing?
He's very, very lonely indeed.
When he's attacking, he's a 10-10.
Yeah. Oh,
On my own.
not so lonely at all. Here's another one. So second Grun now. Again, cast with that kicker. Then maybe looking to put some put the hurt on Berganzoni here. He's going to end up in the danger zoning, I think, after a little bit. Under a lot of pressure here from Hristov.
I've yet to see this guy kicked as well. I haven't seen it as a 10-10 yet.
No, it's been kicked against me at my pre-release. They were attacking me for 20 every turn. It sucked. Here's a Skizik.
Oh. Trying to force a trade here.
Let's get some damage in, says Berganzoni. Both players only on 5, so playing with fire here. Christoph is tapped out, though, so he's going to have to make some blocks.
Is he bluffing the... Is it run amok?
Yeah.
Does he have the run amok?
So Skizik, the kicker cost wasn't paid here on the Skizik, so Berganzoni certainly representing that.
What else could he have? No wizard, so it can't be wizard's lining.
A Gift of Growth doesn't do too much here. There's no.
He could turn a Shivan Fire into a shock.
If Christoph blocks everything, then Gift of Growth doesn't do anything. Okay. All right.
Huh. Oh, wow.
Fervent Strike, perhaps, is going to punish some of these blocks.
Why would he block? Like, is it lethal if he on the attack back? Yes, it is. Oh, no, yeah, it is because he has a 3/3 and a 2/2.
So, just as we said right at the beginning, it was run amok. Okay, run amok on the Spore Crown Thallid.
And that should be game, right?
So this 3/2 is going to trample over for 2.
It's not a game at all.
All right. So
trade. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
These trade off, and we're left with the lonely Spore Crown Thallid. Tramples over for 2. And of course that other Saproling trading with the Saproling with a +1/+1 counter because both of them were 2/2s. So Berganzoni.
He wasn't even dead on the attack back with these blocks. So I think I'd have been in Leonard's place, I would have lost that game right away because I would have put myself in the position when I could attack back and win. And I think that would have been lethal with Renamok. Ooh.
Siege Gang Commander though. How about that one? Instant board. Just add water. And Hristov has 3 goblins. That's going to be lethal next turn, you would think. He can do 4 straight to the Domsky. And Berganzoni, he needs something special here. Siege Gang Commander, very difficult to beat at the best of times, Raf, but very difficult indeed when you're on 5 life.
Ready, fire.
Yeah, they skipped the aiming part. That's not necessary. So, an attack. Fearless. Fearless in the face of what Berganzoni's up against
So
here.
what do you do here? Do you play around the second René Mach?
Is there any reason not to block?
No, you're gonna block, but it gives trample, right? Yeah. Well, there's a reason not to block with everything. Huh. So you can block with 3, but then you would lose almost everything to +1/+0 first strike.
Looks like just one Goblin's going to hold off the onslaught here.
Yep. I think that was probably the best move. I would be surprised if he played 2 René Mach.
Kelton rated the follow-up here for Berganzoni. Back to Hristov. Can he poke through one more point of damage?
He's dead on board.
Attack with all 3.
Yeah.
Yep, whichever one gets blocked, sacrifice to do 2 damage. Yeah, okay, all right. The block.
Yeah, sacrifice 2 to your face. Could have attacked with Siege King as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, go down 2
Yep.
and dead.
And that's going to be that there for Hristov. So a clean sweep, 1-1-1 wins for Ivanov, Hristov, Rashkov, Pini, Berganzoni, and Sati yet to get on the board. Things looking very good here for the players on the left-hand side of the screen, Raf.
Have we got the answer from the question? How
We do.
favorite? How what is it?
We do. So Frank Carsten crunched up those numbers.
Yep.
And it is 18.5%.
80
18. 1-8.
to what? To come back from
Yeah.
this? Okay.
Yeah.
So 82.
So, assuming that all games are 50-50, which obviously they're not, but if we make that assumption that all games are a 50-50 chance of going one way or the other, if a team takes a 1-0 lead across every table, in every match, they have an 82.5% chance, 81.5% chance of taking out the match.
All right.
A strong start. A strong start.
So it's probably more accurate than the 64-1 that Rich
Yes,
gave
that
us
was
earlier.
that was the back of the envelope, which was covered in coffee stains and return addresses and all sorts of other nonsense. But now that Dr. Frank's been on the case, Frankie Numbers, he's got it done, and we have the answer. I mean, I haven't checked. I have to be honest. I'm just taking him at face value. But
Harvad the Cursed on the right side of the table, alongside Riley Knight of Grace.
Thank you very much.
Riley Knight of Grace.
If my mum's name were Grace, that would actually be very appropriate.
yeah.
I'd be Knight
If
of
you have a
Grace.
daughter.
No, but then she'd be Grace of Night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm assuming we're all racehorses in this in this situation as well. Frank Carsten walking past right now with an ice cream. Okay. Oh, look. Oh, a disgraceful big happy lick of that as well. Oh, my goodness. That's a shame you missed that, ladies and gentlemen, because he's a happy chappy with that one. In comes the Knight of Grace.
So pre-combat face Arvad again to give +1/+0 to Knight of Grace.
And even up down to 8 now. Penny up to 22. I can confirm for you, ladies and gentlemen, as well, that Stephen Leeming, our director, has just finished his ice cream. Rich Hagen's still working on his. He's dripped some on his shorts as well, says Stephen. It's a bad situation for him. Oh, no.
Cloud Reader Sphinx. It's
Once again?
we pretty much see it pretty much every game.
Just everywhere.
Yeah.
Yep. This is like Ed Sheeran when you turn on the radio. Oh, he's playing blue. Oh, yep. Cloud Reader Sphinx, turn 5, every time. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's Galway Girl. Yep. Wouldn't expect anything different. Oh, and look at this. Lifted up by Angels on Sarah's wings once again on the Knight of Grace. There's going to be a big attack here for Ivanov. Oh, sorry, for Pini.
Sure, it's really big now. It's 4-3. It's 6-5. Yeah, 6-5 because it's a legendary creature now.
Because of Arvad the Cursed.
Yep.
Oh, boy. Oh, baby boy.
Oh, why would you attack with this guy?
Oh, that seems...
Oh,
well, that's why.
because he has a fungal affection.
He's got everything.
Ah, come on. You're not following this game.
So,
That's
huge attack here.
Yeah.
On Sarah's wings, doing all sorts of work, as we've seen time and time again. So huge stuff here as Angel of Grace comes in for a whole heap And Arvid the Curse, just for good measure, cleans up that Academy Journey Mage. And
And you wish that skittering dude blocked as well.
Oh, yeah. Skittering Surveyor, very important card.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be doing too much in Ivanov's deck, though. He's not getting that third color or anything. Here's a Divination.
Yeah, maybe he has some historic cards to
trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
But it feels weird that it's not in another deck. That's what
Yeah.
strikes me the most. Because this card is
It's like the only
needed.
fixing, right?
It's needed in the 3-color deck.
And instead it's being played in the deck with Zalafir and Void. Wow. All right, that's not what you expect to see. I mean, maybe Ivanov just has to keep those cards flying.
Maybe he has some sideboard cards, relevant sideboard cards in green.
That's a good point.
Pierce the Sky,
Pierce
or
the
some
Sky.
Disenchants.
Yep. Here's a deep freeze. So this Build Your Own Sarah Angel is going to be taken down a
So
notch.
now how big is it? It's 1/5. It's a 3/7.
Defender.
As defender loses all abilities.
Okay,
So it
so
does.
it's-
So it's not flying. It's not anything. I didn't play it after, not before on Sarah's wing. It would have had the abilities.
Yeah.
But not in that case, no. So in that case, it's just.
It's a 2/6. It's a 2/6.
No, it's
yeah.
a 3/7.
No. Why does it get +1?
Because it still gets the +1/+1 from the.
from the
Sarah's
thing.
wing.
Okay, so it's a 3/7. All right.
But
So it's a
defender.
3/7 white-blue wall human knight.
Oh, it is a wall.
Yeah.
All right, we had this discussion with Steve last round. So in this format, it's Juggernaut,
Oh, yeah.
and there's only one wall,
Yeah.
and that's Adamantine.
Yeah.
Wall.
The 0/6, yeah.
Yeah, because when I saw Juggernaut, I was like, but there's no.
There's no walls.
There's no wall in this format. Oh yeah, there's one.
There's
There's
one.
actually two because Deep Freeze doesn't
Deep freeze.
It gives a wall. It gives a wall and it gives the ability to wall. So
Well, in any case, doesn't matter here because Peony has taken it out. And very convincingly, too, with a Denitha Capation taking it out for him there and equalising 1-1. And indeed, Nicolo Sati has also tidied up his game there, 1-1 against Nikola Rashkov. So after getting off to a good start here, Ivanov, Hristov and Rashkov seem to have taken the foot off the pedal a little bit here, Raf.
coming back from the
Oh, yeah.
18%.
Let's move over now to the only game that's going in motion at the moment. Double Lana Worlds here for Luca Berganzoni.
And Halar on the left side.
And a Keldon Raider. And a discard and then draw. Useful little card there, the Keldon Raider.
I really like it.
Yeah.
It's what. Oh, this is a card that I thought it was great. That turned out to be just bad.
Elfheim Druid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's bad. It does look really cool.
Yeah.
With all the kicker spells.
Yeah, sure.
But then at the end of the day, when you look at your deck, you have Llanowar Elf, you have this guy, and you end up with not enough spells in your deck. So you have 17 lands,
Yeah.
2 Llanowar elves, 1 or 2 of these guys. So you have 22.
Yeah, but it still adds 1 mana and it's still great.
Yeah, but if your threats are being dealt with, this guy does not help you at all.
Okay.
Like 0, if it was a 1/2, could have been a little different. But 0/2, you can't do anything in combat. So I thought it was much better than it actually is.
Steel Leaf Champion coming down thanks to that Song of Freyalise. We saw both Halar and his little fellow there just off the side of screen. Both been activated as Birds of Paradise. And the difficult to cast Steel Leaf Champion comes down, no worries.
See, now you have a 0/2 that doesn't do anything. It literally doesn't do anything.
Oh, it doesn't literally not do anything.
Very close to nothing.
When I don't know, you could use it to like catch a spider with a glass and then put it underneath that to keep the spider from like crawling out from under the glass.
Not in that game.
What?
Not in that game.
Hristov now assembling quite a sizable board thanks to this right of.
There's no glass. There's no spider.
I'm saying, in a situation where there were a spider a spider emergency, I mean any magic card would do, but
Halaris coming in for a 3 damage trample.
Mhm.
See if it was 1/2, he could have triple blocked. But, oh no! No! It's making mana this turn. Never mind.
So, Grun the Lonely King. No attacks here from Halar.
Oh, so close from
Big old ape getting in.
kicking it.
Oh, yeah, just one mana away.
Yeah.
Sad. We'll see what Bergenzoni has to say about it. Pretty unimpressive Llanowar Envoy on his side of the battlefield.
You're passing a turn with 8 mana available.
All right, got to have something here. And definitely going to have something because the Song of Freyalise is going to put the hurt onto Bergenzoni. As we see these
be
creatures.
A big attack next turn.
+1/+1.
Indestructible Vigilance. Trample.
Oh, yeah. So you managed... I mean, there's no reason for Hristov not to just slam and jam with everything here, right?
There's no reason.
Looks like he's got a follow-up.
Oh, pre-combat Skizik? Nope. Okay. Why is that pre-combat?
Untamed Kavu. Because it's...
right. To put a plus... Oh, here we go.
And Hell of the Fire
Here we go.
Fletcher.
Here we
2
go.
upstairs.
2 damage. That's why.
It's the first time you've seen this, Rep.
First time I see it, so that's
Oh,
why I
there
can
never forget your first. You never forget your first time. The old chicken rider gets you. Oh, look, it's a chicken. It's definitely a chicken.
It's a mean-looking chicken.
It's a chicken with teeth. Looks like a big bantam rooster.
Is that an expression in English? When chicken has teeth?
Oh, yeah. Oh, we found it. We found the hen's teeth, everybody.
Yeah.
They say it's as rare as hen's teeth. You've just seen it.
Yeah. Here we go. Or this guy.
I don't think this one has teeth, though.
Not yet.
Why does a rooster get planeswalk?
Hang out in the barn.
If it had road walk, that would make a lot of sense because they're always crossing roads, aren't they? Planeswalk don't make any sense.
Oh yeah, that's not happening. You can't block the champ.
So, the attacks now, all of them coming in with vigilance, except for the Kavu, of course. I'm very sorry to say that Zodiac Rooster has been errated. It doesn't have the creature type rooster anymore. It's just a bird. Bird. Just a bird, mate. And Bergenzoni hard pressed to find any kind of profitable blocks here. What's he going to do? Because they've got indestructible as well. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, what's the plan here?
What's the plan, Batman? What are you going to do?
Yeah, double block doesn't seem very good. See, they're indestructible. I think he missed. Oh, because they're trample too, but.
Yeah, they got trample.
Yeah, why?
Oh,
why
no.
double block?
Why? Why?
Oh, he's on what? He's on 3?
No. On table 3, we've got
table 3,
Nikola
never mind.
Rashkov has got up against Nicolo Sati there. 2-1 for Rashkov, so he did seal the deal in the end. That means that that Leonard Hristov here is going to actually push his team over the line there. A big attack thanks to Song of Freyalise, and nothing that Luca Bergenzoni can do. He walks away empty-handed, but I tell you what, Ivanov, Hristov, Rashkov, they have got it done, and they're going to be into round number 7 with a big smile on their faces because RAF, they've just secured themselves a spot in day number 2. Undefeated so far, they're going to have great tiebreakers, a deep run expected for them.
Losing team has 2 more matches to one of them. Losing team has 1 more match to win within the next couple rounds.
Yeah. So we are going to have more winning in Magic coming your way before very much longer, my friends. You're not going to miss a minute of it here from GP Bologna. The plan from here on out is to show you teams that have 5 wins. That means, of course, that all of them are playing for win-and-ins. And we'll be bringing you that until the end of the day, after which there is extra turns with Rich Hagan. Mr. Rich Hagan has a very, very special guest stepping into the booth. They're going to watch some Magic. They're going to have a chat about things and sort of, just generally provide the entertainment that crunchy texture you crave, my friends. You're not going to want to miss a minute of that as well. But right now, we're going to go to a break. Stick around on the other side of it. More Magic coming away from GP Bologna. Ralph Levy, Riley Knight. We'll see you back here very soon. And welcome back to the booth here at GP Bologna. My name's Ryan and I'm joined by Raphael Levy, and I'm joined by you as well, which gives me great pleasure, my friends. We're going to head down to the feature match area again for some Time Walk magic this time. So not exactly live this time around, Raph. We do have a pre-recorded match to show you all to tide us over before round 7 for more win and in magic. And this is no different. We are going to be watching a win and in game, or a match indeed. So let's get to it and see how things shake out between these two teams. Marcus Hensing, Casper Nielsen, and Mikko Arakin. Oh dear. Yep. Should have read it internally before I tried to do that one. Harold Brorosson, on the other hand, Peter Mulder, and Hampus Lane. Thank you, Hampus Lane, for having one of the easier names to pronounce there. And I do apologise to Mr. Araxinen. Really did make a big goober of myself there. In any case, both of these players are looking to defend an undefeated record so far on behalf of their teams. And a Saproling migration to kick things off here for Lane.
Also a card I misvalued when I first sort of set the migration,
Didn't like it or liked it too much?
I liked it too much.
Yeah.
It's just not that good. There's just not enough ways to make your team big. There's only Wild Onslaught, that's great with it, but Wild Onslaught is an uncommon. There's the Spore Crane Thallid, that's also an uncommon.
Yeah, Song of Freyalise is decent with it as well.
The Thallid is good, but that's uncommon, so it's hard to...
I mean, even the Song of Freyalise, there are a bunch of uncommons that make it good, but still, yeah, it's not as fantastic. What is fantastic, however, Baloth Gorger, 4-4 for 4, 7-7 for 8.
It's okay against... Oh, wow.
Whoa, very bold attack.
Against the first strikers.
Hampus Lane just absolutely crushing it here.
I think I would have kept this one.
I think I would have blocked the Gorger with 2 first strikers.
Oh no!
Make him have it, man.
Oh man! If you run into a vicious
offering,
you just lose everything.
I don't know, dude.
It's exactly what he had.
I don't know. I don't think. Oh, he does have it. Yeah. All right, okay. I had him on the Stone Cold Bluffsky there. Yeah, well, you're better than me at Magic. I think everyone understands that by now.
What else do you have? Kill everything. I don't know. I don't care. Just blow everything up.
So Natural Bond is going to get rid of that Helm of the Host, and I think Araxinen was going to really be leaning on that one. Instead, however, it's a nice one here. Arvad the Cursed. Nadagraze comes in for 3, I should say.
Arvid. Broken Bond. Not Natural Bond. Broken Bond.
Broken Bond. And Lane here. Look at that sloppy mana tapping. Oh my goodness me.
Mammoth Spider.
It's a great card. Really, really good card. Perfectly sized. Holds off most of the big threats in the format. And 5 mana is just not that much.
I've seen this guy frozen more than once.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Big spider wall.
Yep.
Frozen spiders, huh? Blah. Gross.
A little fuzzy.
So let's see what Arachnison's going to do about this 3-5. The Arvad can attack into it. Just depends what else Arachnisons want to get done with it here. 6 mana.
Ooh.
Okay, all right.
6/5 flyer.
Yeah, man. It's not a bad one, of course, given the fact that it gets pumped up by the Arvad here. Looks like Lane still has a nice full grip, though, so...
Is there any follow-up from Hampus? I think he has a full grip of lands. So if they're only lands,
wow. Okay, all right. See, do you play the land there?
No, you don't play
the land. You don't play the land because of Urgaros, right?
Yeah.
So Urgaros, the empty one, says, whenever it deals damage to a player, which is going to be next turn, they discard a card. If they can't, you draw a card. So Lane is just getting himself closer to giving his opponent extra cards.
The only reason I could see him playing the land is that if he knew Mikko had a Skin Witch.
Oh, yeah.
But he doesn't know. How can he know? That doesn't make any sense.
So attacks now. The Urgaros is, of course, being buffed by Arvad the Cursed. And Lane lines up some pretty obvious blocks. And as a result of Gideon's Reproach, it's going to take care of the Baloth. Lane discards his final card here. No. Oh, no. He's Hellman.
So Gideon is basically punching the blocker in the face.
Yeah. That makes sense from a flavor perspective.
Don't block.
Well, I mean, Gideon's the third man in, right? You're not going to punch onto someone who's just sitting there. Okay.
Oh, yeah. So, killing the Arvid, so the flyer is blockable by the spider.
Well, the Arved's always going to get a card, right? It's got Death Touch. It's reasonably statted. It's always going to get a card. Settle the score. One of the ways to kill it. Or exile
So
it, I
that
should
was
say.
Hampus' play was risky just because of this. He could just have gone for the removal on Urgaros, the empty wine.
Yeah.
But he went to kill the Arvid, putting him in a position where, well, if Miko had a removal for the spider, then he would be pretty much dead. And that's what happened.
And that is the game.
And
So
he lost.
Hampus Lane loses that game, and Mikko Araxinen, I'll get it right one day.
Yeah, Arachnison, so that he doesn't care about the spiders.
No. He doesn't.
Arachnison.
He doesn't matter. Yeah.
That's not his name, so.
No. So, yep, Spiders get straight out of here. He's the Spider Master.
Oh.
And a Sarah Angel now for Casper Nielsen as we move over to Casper Nielsen versus Petter Mulder. Again, these players at 5-0, locking up a day 2 appearance with a game and match victory here. Hensing and Brewerson don't seem to have got a result just yet. Mulder looking to get as close as he can to winning this game now with a Blessed Light.
Starting this Sarah Angel.
Yep. Hard-hitting threat has been since what, 1993?
Pretty much. Attacking with an unblockable Pixis.
And it comes. Tetsuko helping that Pegasus get through. And Mulder now. He's got something in the deep freeze. Oh, and a Traxxas. Scourge of Krug. See how many historic enables he has to untap that bad boy.
So what is Traxos? Is it a dog?
No, it's just a construct.
Yeah, but what does it represent?
It's a dragon. It's one of the old... even I know this, dude.
Dragon, yeah, I
You're
know.
like the biggest Magic history nerd in the world, and you don't know what it is.
I'm making you shine this time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you
All right.
never know my...
It's one of the dragon things at some point that did something. I don't know. You can see that I've done a lot of reading on the history of Dominaria.
It looks like a dog, though.
It looks like a dog?
Yeah, well,
A big dog.
A very big dog.
Okay, it looks like Mulder's trying to block, which... Oh, no, just the Avon Sentry. Okay, all right, that makes sense.
Since it was equipped, can trade.
Yep, had that Jousting Lance.
And a Rich's favorite card,
Oh, yep.
Academy Drake.
Rich Hagen invitational card here. 7 mana 4/4. Rich was extolling the virtue of this card. So now, Mulder's going to look for a way to untap that 7/7. 4 mana 7/7's doing a lot of work. Not the first one we've seen as well. Magic's had a fair few.
7/7?
Oh, yeah. There's that red one from Lorwyn.
Ooh. It's pretty good. The Yogamos Vile Reckoning. So destroyed Academy Drake. Brings back the Cloud Reader Sphinx.
It's not bad. And he can cast it, of
Vile
course.
Offering, sorry, not Reckoning.
Hmm?
Yogamos Vile Offering.
Vile Offering, yes. And
Yeah,
it
you
can be cast, of
offer-
course, thanks to that... thanks
Oh,
to
and you
that Tetsuko.
untap. It's legendary sorcery, so you untap. Untap Traxos, equip, attack for 10, first strike, trample.
Get in there. Get in there.
That was a big swing.
Would you like to hear some other 4 mana 7/7s from Magic's history?
Sure.
Woolly Razorback,
Okay.
which
It's a pretty good one.
it came into play with ice counters, and it couldn't attack when it had ice counters on it. Deep Slumber Titan from Shadowmaw, which did exactly the same as Traxxas, except it untapped when it was dealt damage.
Okay.
As in, it was sleeping, right? You had to damage it to wake it up.
All right.
Yeah? And Ruhan of the Fomori, which is an EDH
Yeah,
nonsense
I can
card.
think of like 20 more, but
That's it. That's literally it.
the number of 7/7s?
4 mana 7/7s.
Oh, 4 mana 7/7.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it. Plus the
They're
Traxxas.
not 20 more.
Yep.
Yeah, these are not great.
Double Mesa Unicorn here for Nielsen. Academy Journey Mage. And the
Oh, is that
Pegasus
Trent for
Authority getting a
Jared?
couple of times.
Oh wow, Trent
Ooh.
Fitzgerald.
Ooh.
Triggers and tap, put a counter on it.
So now we're attacked for 11 trample damage? Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Oh sorry, 10 trample damage.
Oh, that's
Just with everything. Get in there. Get in there, he
first
says.
strike too. So how many script sprites do you have to put in front of it to kill it?
A lot.
That was one of the favorite trivia questions from back in the days. Like, how many script sprites do you need to kill a first strike Stinger vampire?
Okay, you've lost me completely. I don't know what a script sprite is.
It's a 1/1 flyer. Anyway,
So-
he doesn't have enough script sprites to
He
block
doesn't. The script sprite count is 0, which means that that Casper Nielsen's games 1 is also 0. But luckily, Marcus
So it
Hensing has
was-
picked up game number 1.
So it was 11-9 first strike?
Yep.
So we would have needed 11 plus 9. We would have 21 ones to kill it.
Two-headed giant now for Harold Perosin. Lana Royals, the lonely creature on the side of Marcus Hensing here. And a Shivan Fire is kicked. Get in for 1.
I have to say I'm a little disappointed with Two-Headed Giant.
Yeah.
In the flavor. I think it's missing a name, where it comes from. Because the Two-Headed Giant, just Two-Headed Giant.
Yeah.
It's just missing something. Is that the Two-Headed Giant? Is it like the basic creature? It's Two-Headed Giant of Forest. That's another creature. It's an origin.
Oh, right. You wanted to be two-headed giant of
Something.
Of
yeah.
something. All right.
Like you don't have a bear, creature bear.
Creature bear. Okay.
Two-Headed Giant is actually not a creature too.
What is it? Yeah. All right. So, Perosin takes care of this Llanowar Elf now.
This card is one of the best red and common Fire Fist adept. It's kind of the new way to print Flame Tongue Cavus. This
Well,
time
they
it just killed the only creatures on the board.
Yeah, only dealt 1 damage, but only needed 2. And a Gitu Chronicler is going to get that Shivan Fire back.
Puts the Wizard's archetype like above the others.
I haven't seen it, man. I haven't seen the Wizards, like the real proper Wizards that come together.
When it does, it's really good.
Yeah, I bet. It relies on a lot of uncommons.
This guy's only uncommon. Does a lot of work.
Yeah, but you need so many uncommons. You need an Adeliz, you need the Fire Thing Adept, Fire Fist Adept. You need a bunch of, like, the common wizards aren't great.
They're fine. They're 1/3.
I mean, yeah, Gitu Chronicle's good, I guess. But I mean, Gitu Journey Mage, whatever.
Oh, there's some good wizards. Journey Mage is great. They're mostly in blue. Cloud Sphinx.
Once again, in my Galway girl, 3/4, Scry 2, always gets it done.
All right.
I just don't see it. I mean, there's Vidalian Arcanist, there's Talarian Scholar, which is very bad, Merfolk Trickster, which is fine, but again an uncommon.
The Lonely King made its appearance here. Uncontested so far. Has a 10/10 if he attacks alone.
So lonely. Perosin, though. In comes the Cloud Raider Sphinx. And now a Verix
Whoa.
Bladewing. Hello. All right. Okay. This is good stuff here. So Verix Bladewing, one of the absolute top-tier bombs of the format.
So is Karak's Verix brothers?
They're associated in some way.
Yeah.
I'm not sure of their exact familial relationship.
Maybe the son,
Wizard's Lightning.
because Verix is a female dragon.
Oh, that's true. Verix is a lady dragon.
Just a lonely day. He attacks.
Gets in for 10. What are you going to do about it, Perosin?
I'll take 10.
Looks like, yeah, just the casual 10 damage coming across there. Perosin going to take it on the chin like an absolute champ. Let's see what Hensing has to follow it up here. Looks like 5 mana now, and is it going to be a Cloud Reader Sphinx of his own? No. Kick, Shivan Fire. Verix hits the bin. A brief appearance from her.
The little brother is there. It would still be 2 attacks for 7. Oh.
Oh, in bowler's clutches. Oh, no. Oh, dearie me. This card has done so much work all weekend, and we're seeing it here again.
He made his wish come true. He's not so lonely anymore. He's with
He's got a friend.
He's got a few friends.
Got a friend, man.
Control Magic. Control Magic is just too good. I think 6 is a good cost for Control Magic. At 5 was just too good. At 6 is reasonably costed. It's still pretty good. At rare, it would not be overcosted either. Untamed Kavu. That doesn't do much against the 7 flyer. 7 power of flying creatures Harold has. So Blink of an Eye is an answer to survive this turn. Blink of an Eye on the... Right. 1 damage here from the Goblin. And 4 more damage with Goblin Barrage, sacrificing the Goblin. 4 damage to the Dome, and 7 more flying damage. And we're going to table 2, where Peter is already up a game.
Okay, Raf.
Yes.
I've done a deep dive into Magic lore.
You left me alone for a while.
I'm very sorry, but I come back bearing riches, bearing deep, fruity, delicious riches that I know our readers crave.
Okay.
Readers, our listeners, and watchers and viewers. Verix is the mother of Karax.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you kick Verix, she brings along her son.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That's it. That's all I have.
Wow.
Yeah.
It took you like
it took me like 2 minutes. But
wow,
I found it out. I'm doing my best here, man. I'm sorry.
You could have gone like 50-50. I told you son or brother.
Yeah, but it could. Like, I mean, maybe they're married. You don't know. Maybe they're like a dragon wedding.
Oh, yeah, it's true. Well, like a 33% then. It's call in the dark.
It could be, you know, an auntie-nephew type situation.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? You think that's too deep?
You kick the dragon to get the nephew.
Yeah, brings his nephew. Oh dear.
I'm pretty sure that our job is to bring all this.
This is exactly what people expect. Yeah, of course. Of course. They crave that flavor. Skittering Surveyor now. Speaking of flavor, it's holding a jousting lance. I don't know how it's doing it. It's like R2-D2. It's popping out of one of its little holes here. And here's down at the Carpathian, the Paragon. Yargle also committed to the board here. Yep. 9-3. And an attack now in the air. Haven Sentry gets in. So, Mulder. He's had quite a number of his creatures chucked in the freezer here.
3 points of flying damage on Casper's side against Petter's 3 life.
Yeah, and this is...
does he have an answer to this?
Well, Damn Carpathian is in a good spot to get some damage in with his Jousting Lance. And a Triumph of Garrard as well means that Yargle is going to haggle and bargle pretty hard here. There's a 10-4.
So now it's unblocked, but I think it's going to be blocked.
Probably.
Yeah.
You're probably correct.
Most likely, yeah.
Well, at least Aneth is going to do some work here to buffer the life total of Mulder if Nielsen has nothing. So a double block on the Yargle. Sorry, a Dargle Bargle on the Yargle.
If you don't follow Dave Lee on Twitter, you should. He's an artist from Canada, and he draws some pretty hilarious stuff, including one of the latest one is the Bargle Yargle versus the Gitrog monster.
It's like a boxing poster.
Boxing poster. It's pretty good.
The Massacre in the Marsh. The greatest amphibian showdown this side of Urborg.
It's
Get
pretty
yourself
funny.
across that. Yeah, no, it's very good. Also very good here for Mulder is Danitha. He's done a ton of work in order to bolster his life total up a little bit. So Yargel went down swinging, as you'd expect. Danitha's going to buffer that life total even further now. Skittering Surveyor gets across. And Mulder looking to keep his team alive because, of course, Mikko Araxinen has picked up the 2-0 victory against Hampus Lane. Mulder looking to do the same against Casper Nielsen. And Triumph of Gerard's going to help him get there. Gerard?
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 Gerard Capachin?
Yes, Gerard Capachin.
Of the Weserlet?
Of the Weserlight, the ship.
The ship? In the sky? But poor old Danitha. Away she goes. And the jousting lance goes back to the skittering Surveyor here. What has Nielsen got? Got a lot of planes, got a lot of islands. Doesn't have a lot of a whole lot else.
A strong
In it comes. Down to 1. Casper Nielsen. What can you do, mate? You got to peel. Ooh.
Time of ice.
Time of ice. All right. Okay. All right.
That's something.
Keep that Surveyor tapped down. It's going to deal nicely with any further threats that Mulder draws this turn.
Another creature.
Davenant Trapper the draw here for Mulder. So,
short sword.
we'll see what he can find here.
That's
Not a great draw.
That's not great.
Not a great draw. Time of Ice is going to return the Skittering Surveyor, but it looks like Mulder is now going to deploy the Davenant Trapper. Doesn't move the equipment over. Okay. Skittering Surveyor goes back to the hand. And one turn too late. An extension of the hand means that Peter Mulder is going to take out game number 2, and that means a 2-0 clean sweep for him in answer to Mikko Araxinen's 2-0. So, Marcus Hensing there and his opponent on the deciding game there, but I'm getting my ear that we actually do have pairings going up now in the hall, the tournament hall. We're going to get the result for that final game and share that one with you. But Raf, in the meantime, I mean, I think something, I mean, we've sort of joked about a little bit, but Cloud Reader Sphinx has just been all over the feature match area so far. And it stood out to me as one of those commons that has just seen a huge amount of play. Is this a testament to the fact that, you know, it is just really, really good, or is there very little else that Blue Decks are looking to play on 5? Or what's going on? Why are we seeing these commons crop up again and again and again?
I think that's one of these cards. At 5 mana, you would play as many as you have. If you have 3, you play all 3.
Really? Is that right?
If you have 4, I think you might even play all 4.
See, this is not something that we see typically of a 5-drop, right? If you've got some kind of powerful 5-drop, generally your deck doesn't have room for 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 of them. But are you just playing every Cloud Reader Sphinx you can get your hands on?
I think so. I think I would stop at 4 because then it's too much.
Yeah.
But it does everything you want it to do. It's flying. It's a good win condition. It gets you the other good cards of your deck. It puts the lands down on at the bottom of your library, which is very important in this game, in this format.
Yeah.
Because there's very little way to get back in the game if you draw too many lands. There's no cycling lands. There's not a lot of looting effects.
That's true, but I mean, Flood is in some ways mitigated by the fact that there are so many powerful kicker cards, right?
Not really, because the kicker cards, they're not actually that good.
You don't think so?
I don't think so, no.
Wow.
Tell me, like, off the top of your head, what kicker card would you have that makes up for playing, like, 17 or 8? I'll join the 8th or 9th line in your deck.
A card like Fight with Fire? A card like
5 with Fire is already super awesome.
Okay, Baloth Gorger?
Yeah, that's okay.
Untamed Kavu?
Okay.
Yes,
But
Caligo
still,
Skinwitch?
it's just creatures that don't, like, affect the game. It's a good body.
Yeah.
But then on turn 20 or turn 10, if you have a 4/4 or 7/7, difference very.
You think so?
Very small, yeah.
Okay.
I'd rather draw an extra card, an extra creature, than just put a 3/3/3 on my guy.
Okay.
I agree with Fight with Fire.
Yeah.
Fight with Fire it's
great.
game.
Either way.
But just adding a counter on 2 doesn't make up for the fact that when you're flooded at the end of the game, it's just terrible. Like, you're not gonna win.
So you'd rather just draw like a divination?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right.
I think so.
We do have a result, of course. It does, of course, mean that we do have a result from our match there. It looks like Hensing did win his final game there. But we didn't get to it, unfortunately, because those two games actually finished right at the same time there, so we weren't able to get across quite in time to see it, which means that we do have the result. Hensing's team takes it out with 2-0, and they improve to make their way through to day 2 at a very, very competitive position here, Raf, and this is what we're heading towards. We're deep into the win and ins now, and undefeated in round number 6 with 6 wins under your belt, knowing you're going into game 2 with great resistance. Puts you in a great position psychologically. Talk to us about day 2. What does that involve? Generally in limited formats, we go straight to draft, right? But in team limited?
This time you open another shield deck and you build other decks. So if you had good decks on day 1, you hope to have at least good decks, just as good as the first day.
Just as good, yeah. So it's a little bit different, of course, to a general limited format tournament, GP, because, of course, we do stick with sealed all the way through to the finals where we get some team draft going on. And, of course, you're going to be able to catch all of that tomorrow right here on twitch.tv/magic. You're not going to want to miss a moment of it. Plenty more magic coming your way today, including, I think I've already mentioned this, extra turns, ladies and gentlemen, with Rich Hagen and a very special guest. You're not going to want to miss that. But right now, we've got to go to a break. We'll be back after this, of course, with more magic. Tim Welby and Frank Carsten will be joining you. Ralph and Riley stepping out of the booth for now. But stick around. We'll see you back here at GP Bologna very soon.